This is not a hickey. It is a bruise on my neck. Not the same thing. It's finally time to answer all of your questions with my magical laptop. Hey guys, what's up? In my most recent vlog, I had put a secret message for my lazy amigos in the comment section below. And basically what I was saying was, hey guys, I think it's about time for me to start a Q&A video from my new place in Hollywood, and I would really appreciate it if you guys put questions here, and I would only be taking questions from the comment section to kind of make it a little more interesting. But I did end up choosing 20 questions, 20 of which I liked the most, and now I'm going to answer those for you right now. Question number 1. Victoria Lynn asks, what is your favorite thing about living with Alex? Well, being able to see my brother every day is a huge plus, but as far as my favorite thing about living with him is that he has the tendency of being extremely random, and when you're least expecting it, he tends to just bring like the craziest and weirdest things back to the place, and it just ends up becoming like a really interesting story, and it keeps life like really interesting, and the fact that he's like able to look at things from a completely different perspective helps a lot too, because me and him are really similar, but we do tend to think differently but similarly at the same time. Does that make sense? Katie Renaud asked, do you work or plan on working outside of YouTube? Hashtag AskLazyRon. Yes, right now I'm actually working on acting. If you guys haven't seen my past vlogs, I've been going to acting class and I've been loving it so much. And acting is something I really want to get into, and YouTube has helped me in so many ways as far as pursuing my dream of acting. So yeah, I'm working on it right now. I haven't done anything as far as acting yet, but at some point I hope I do. But as of right now, I'm working on becoming an actor while still producing videos for my lazy amigo. Leanne Pasian, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, asked, when you're happy and angry, what do you do? Well, when I'm happy, I tend to just try and like sit back and enjoy it and make sure I know what made me happy, so that in the future, now that I know what made me happy, I can become happy. When I'm angry, I try to find some way to like relieve the stress, whether it's like going to work out, going on a jog, drawing, filming a video, talking to my best friend, remembering something that made me happy one time and trying to recreate that. Belle Galarza asked, so my question for you is, if you were a cup and anyone and only one celebrity, only one person could drink from you, who would it be and why? I'm curious. LOL. I love you so much, Aaron. Okay, I love you too. Thank you so much for this interesting question. This was actually like one of my top questions that I saw. It made me giggle, it made me smile. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put this question in the Q&A, even though it's it's a little strange, but it's weird and it's awesome at the same time. If I were a cup, I would be a teacup, of course. But if I was a teacup and I could let only one person drink from me, and I don't know, does it have to be a celebrity? Because you said anyone and only one celebrity or person. That is a very interesting question. Spider-Man. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? Nico Pikachu asked, what is your favorite snack? Snack. How did you guys know I love snacks? I am like the king of snacks because I don't like making whole meals all the time. I mean, I love cooking and I like preparing food. It's just sometimes you don't feel like cooking, and that's when snacks come in, and I love snacks a lot. But as far as which one is my favorite, I will probably have to say, I like chocolate chip cookies. So cookies is my favorite snack, even though cookies aren't good for you. They're so delicious that it's really hard to like say no, but cookies, that's getting to, starting to get hungry. Next question. Riz Fizz asked, are you going to Manila with Andrew? I'm actually going to Manila with Alex. Andrew isn't coming this time, but I'm sure, you know what? I know at some point in the future, all three of us will be in the Philippines at some point together, but right now it's just gonna be me and Alex. But I promise to tell Andrew all about it when I get home. Okay, Andrew, if you're watching this video, I promise I'll take pictures, videos, Snapchats, everything, and I'll keep you updated the entire time, okay? So don't worry, I'll take you to the Philippines at some point, but right now, just relax and I'll let you know how it goes, and then I'll bring you along next time. Nash Wasabi asked, when you, Alex, and Kyle finally get to the Philippines, what would y'all do with the 3 days spare time? Hashtag Ask Lazy Ron. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with the extra time, but I mean, personally, I would love to go explore like the Philippines and Manila and see the people, the culture, just experience as much as I could with all the free time I have. The fact that I'm going back to the Philippines after not being there since I was born is pretty awesome. It's been a long time, and it's something I've needed to do for the longest time. And I feel like it's gonna help me a lot as far as finding out who I am and where I originally came from, because I mean, I'm half Filipino, and to be honest, the only stuff I know is like what my mom and my cousins and family have been telling me, but I've never actually like been to the Philippines to experience it myself for the first time, which I'm super excited about. So excited about. Stacy Amiga asked, can you prank Alex more and more with Fuzi and Lauren's help? Hashtag Ask Lazy Ron. I haven't really had the chance to prank Alex. We're both, like, our schedules recently have been like very different, so we haven't really been seeing each other, but I will prank him at some point. Yeah, definitely at some point. I'll prank him. And to be honest, I could probably see him end up pranking me at some point, just for the heck of it. But hopefully I prank him first, but if he pranks me first, then I'll definitely prank him back. Because we're brothers, and that's what brothers do. Lazy Amigo James asks, Aaron, can you travel more with Alex? I know he is busy, but it would be better for you guys to build a relationship. I know we don't show this a lot in our vlogs, and I know it only happens every once in a while, but me and Alex have a pretty good relationship, like pretty close. When people meet us for the first time, they're like, you could just automatically tell that we're brothers. And it's not just because we look alike, it's because we know each other pretty well, so the relationship we have is like really strong. I know what makes him mad, he knows what makes me mad, I know what makes him happy, upset, the whole thing. We're pretty close. We're like closer than my fingers are right now, and my fingers are like basically touching right now. And I will try and show it more in my vlogs, but me and Alex have an amazing relationship. We're just not the most outspoken and emotional family when it comes to like expressing our feelings, so you can't always tell through the camera and through my vlogs, but I promise you, we have an amazing relationship and it's only gonna get better from here on out. Denelin Dio, no, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name. I've actually been practicing this, I just didn't put it in the vlog, but I've been practicing your name for like the past 10 minutes and I don't know if I'm saying it correctly or not. If you wouldn't mind like just commenting in the comments below just to make sure I said it correctly, and if I didn't, I'm really sorry. When you come here in the Philippines, will you do a meet and greet and visit other places here? I would love to do it. I would seriously love to do all of those, all the above. Meet and greet, explore different places, visiting other places. It would all be amazing, but it's just time. Like, I'm not sure if we'll have the time to do all of that, but I can make you a promise that I will go back to the Philippines at some point in my life. More than once, actually, because I have a feeling that once I experience it for the first time, I'm gonna get hooked. And then like the true Filipino side of me, like the flip side, is gonna just like come out all like this stuff, like, yo, where we at? That's what my Filipino side sounds like. Marcia Siganaga. Okay, I'm not sure if I pronounced your name correctly either. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's just me or I don't know. What's your favorite childhood memory? Have a great day. Love from Brazil. Thank you for the love, Brazil. And childhood memory. I would probably have to say, so the thing is I have a lot of like amazing memories that I would never ever forget. But right now the first memory that pops ahead is I used to go to my grandparents' house all the time to visit and help on the farm. Me and my brother would go there all the time, me and Alex. And there was this one day where my grandpa was letting me drive the tractor for the first time. which wasn't really the best idea, and he like kind of regretted it at the time, but he thought it was hilarious, so it ended up working out well. But basically, he let me drive the tractor by myself, like for the first time, and him and my Uncle Gene were on the side trying to give me tips and watch me and all this stuff. So when I actually started the tractor, apparently, I don't know what I messed up to this day, but somehow the tractor went whoosh, but luckily I stopped it. But the funny thing is that by the time I turned around, my grandpa and my Uncle Gene had already like made it halfway up the hill because they were terrified that I was gonna end up running them over with the tractor, which I didn't. Patricia Matthias asked, Aaron, can we get married? Sure. Why not? I mean, not right now. I'm not really into any relationships right now, and I'm trying to focus on myself. But hey, you never know what the future holds. It's a possibility, so I can't really say yes or no right now. So I'm just gonna say maybe in the possible future. But thank you for asking. It's so sweet of you. Kevin Cook asked, I'm graduating next week, and I was wondering, could you give me some tips for facing the real world? Preparation is something I'm not too good at. Hashtag Ask Lazy Ron. It's gonna get hard. Like, it's gonna suck. Like after graduating, life gets a little more independent, and I promise you'll get used to it. But when you first start off, it's gonna suck just a little bit. But as long as you keep believing that things are gonna get better and you keep working for what you want, then I promise things will get so much better. And then by the time you get there and you look back, you'll be like, oh, that was a great time in my life. Even though it was really scary and just like unknown, but I promise things will get better. Just take it one step at a time and try to remember everything, because you only live life once. So make sure you remember it and experience it to its fullest. Pat Abro asked, and Pat, you tweet me a lot, which is awesome. And I see all your tweets. I just wanted to let you know that, and I'm super excited about going to the Philippines. And okay, she asked, if you weren't a YouTuber, what would you be? Hashtag Ask Lazy Ron. If I wasn't in YouTube, I would be in the medical field. Guaranteed 100%, no questions about it. I'd try my hand in nursing school, medical school, anything I could do as long as I could help people. Natalia Harmon asked, can you come to New Zealand? I would love to come to New Zealand. Like, to be honest, any place outside of the country would be awesome to experience. And I hope one day I'm able to say I've been everywhere, but as of right now, I haven't been there yet, but I do want to come there. So yes, I will come there at some point in my life. I just can't tell you when, but I'm really excited to go. New Zealand. Samaya Peace 691 asked, who's your celebrity crush and where do you get your sweatpants from? I'm gonna go ahead and answer the sweatpants question first because I feel like that's way more important, but I get mine from H&M. Now the reason I go to H&M is because I've tried getting sweats from like all these other places, but for some reason the ones at H&M are really comfy and they're really loose and they look good and they feel good. So that's where I get my sweatpants. I have 4 pairs right now. Celebrity crush, I actually haven't had one of those in a long time, but the last one I can remember having was Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba was ridiculously hot, and at some point in my life I was completely obsessed with her, had a huge crush on her, but now not so much. But celebrity crush wise, that was one of my celebrity crushes. And I mean, come on, can you blame me? Have you seen Jessica Alba in Fantastic Four? Wow. Jiongchi, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but they asked, what is your favorite anime? Right now, my favorite anime, hands down, no question about it, wait for it, every week, is My Hero Academy. That has been my stuff for like the past month. And if you like My Hero Academy, comment below.